I remember when I first started, I was really big in the alternative medicine field. And I'm not away from it specifically, but the idea of dealing with the immediate concern first before we try to figure out other things started to make a little bit more sense. And it was the actor from Remember the Titans. He was the bigger guy. I think it was like 300 or 400 pounds, and now he's lost like a whole bunch of pounds, weight, I should say. His name is Ethan Suplee or Suplee. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but he's now lost multiple hundreds of pounds, and he almost looks like he could be like an ultimate fighter or something like that. But his idea was like get out of the fire first and then investigate to see if there was some arson or something, like something to that effect. And the idea was like, okay, if the concern right now is that you're overeating, maybe it's not so bad that you're doing something to feel less hungry, whatever it might be. And then later decide, okay, why was I eating? Like, why would I overeating? So sometimes it's like, okay, I'm not going to worry about what's causing this thing, but I'm at least going to get started in moving or changing. And that has really grown for me because it allows people to take action instead of getting paralyzed with an analyzing. They call it paralysis by analysis, right? You can start with something, and the house is on fire. Get out of the house. If you're overeating because there's too many junk food items in your house, get them out of your house. Start with that. Then worry about why was I craving that? Like, was that a physiological hunger? Was that an emotional hunger? Like, why was I eating or overeating in this case? So it's important to get out of the fire first. And I've used this before when people are worrying about details and not the big things. Like, don't mow the lawn when the house is on fire. I've used this analogy before. Majoring in the minors, this is another way to say it. And he really put it, like, who cares why that fire started? Get out of the house first. And then once you're out of the house, then start worrying about, okay, how can I go avoid it maybe in the future? How can I figure out what was causing that? But it's start with action now. Start, even if it's something small. Get out of the fire instead of worrying about what's causing it and trying to come up with a grand plan before you even get started. So much of that planning is procrastination. So instead of worrying about what is creating these scenarios for you, just start. Go out for that walk. Try to get a little bit more sleep. Make sure you're getting more protein into your day. Whatever it is, start. Get out of the fire before you try to investigate what caused it.